Welcome everyone back to Gaming Cabana's Let's Play of Wind Waker with Kirby as a commentator.
I think this guy just said that medley stinks.
I don't think he did. But I did mention before that I would show this off, so I decided to show this off.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, yeah.
This is what happens after you complete the Earth Temple. You can go back here and you'll be like, I want to give this flower to Medley. Then you leave and come back and he's like, the flower wilted. Damn it. Not my problem, guy.
This kid does not know how flowers work.
Okay, so in this episode, we're going to get the remaining islands and get all the Triforce charts. Not shards. That's the next episode.
Yep, it's going to be the Wind Waker Super episode condensed into 1 hour.
Yep. And I don't know if that's also going to be in the finale, but hey, who knows? We're almost done.
What is?
The Triforce shard hunting. I don't know if I'm going to make that its own separate video, or I should just make that all into the finale.
Okay.
Still debating that one.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of transitions in this one because... Yay!
There's going to be more of those swipe transitions than in the original Star Wars.
Well, as long as I don't go PowerPoint transitions like the Doctor Strange movie, I should be good.
Or like those transitions that you do when you had to make a project in school, and then everyone was like, "Whoa, look at this transition! Oh man, our project's gonna be so great."
Yeah, look at this spiral effect. Whoa, people are gonna think we're out there, bro.
The teacher's gonna give us like totally plus 5 points for it too. And meanwhile, it's just like one of those standard transitions.
And they make something to the equivalent of the bouncing like DVD menu ball, and you're just watching it, so hoping it hits the corner.
That reminds me of that game that recently came out. It was like simulation. What was it? Like stimulation simulator, I think.
You're going to have to give me some details on this one.
Oh, it's just a brain rot streamer bait game.
Ah.
It's just a game that you boot up, and okay, it's like a cookie clicker game, but instead of trying to get cookies and everything, you're just having all of these things that appear on screen, like the bouncing DVD logos, Subway Surfers, Family Guy funny moments, just all of these things that just get on screen at once.
Speaking of like Family Guy and stuff like that, you remember that old like AI like cartoon thing that YouTube tried to do, where you can make your own like little like micro shorts and everybody looked like a Family Guy character?
Was that YouTube or was that something else?
No, that was YouTube.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it was YouTube, because I remember making that little short where it was like, Ryan must die. And you're like, damn it.
Oh my god. I think I do remember that.
Well, now you do.
Oh, wow. That was a bit ago.
Yeah, that was a time capsule that just burst open.
But the thing is that when you said Family Guy AI, I was immediately thought of those AI channels that made these infinite Family Guy videos. That it had like the Family Guy characters, and like it was using AI to write a generic Family Guy episode and then act it out. And it was the weirdest thing. It was like it's like sometimes it just messed up because it was using AI voices, it was using the AI script, and it was like trying to move the characters around like they were like in a regular episode. It was weird. And they also did it for Simpsons, I believe, also.
Speaking of Simpsons and our earlier talks about like arcades and stuff, I still remember the old Simpsons arcade, and that needs to come back. They just need to like make old arcade games just downloadable on all consoles, regardless of the next like generation or whatever.
Well, they are. I mean, you can get them online.
Yeah,
so it's not
actually, I think you can only get those on like last I checked, they were only on Xbox, like 360.
Oh, were they? Oh, I didn't know they were anywhere in an official capacity.
Nah, not as far as I know. They're like nearly impossible to get without going to various websites.
That also reminds me, like at the AGDQ game, at the AGDQ that happened a few weeks ago. Somebody speedrun the game that was like the Simpsons version of Waterworld arcade game. And I guess like in the show, it was just something that the characters played, and it was like impossible to win. Like you get to the first screen and die. But then somebody expanded that out to like a whole arcade type game where the entire game is just BS hard. But you know, of course, the speedrunners got through it and everything.
Of course they did.
Yeah, it's just funny that somebody took like a 20-second gag and they made like an entire real game out of it.
That's usually how great games are formed.
Yeah, but yeah, it was the arcade game for the Waterworld arcade game, based off of the movie of the same name.
Damn.
In fact, when you think about it, Wind Waker is a lot like Waterworld by Kevin Costner.
Look, we both know that Wind Waker is just a ripoff of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, alright? The boat?
Oh, yeah.
Totally the boat.
Of course.
Fun, looks just the same. Looks just like it. Both do the same thing. Trust me, I was half tempted just to use puzzle pieces and use the Banjo-Kazooie puzzle transition sound effect, but that would drive me crazy.
I would enjoy it for one transition, but you know, if you kept doing it for like multiple transitions, yeah, that would get kind of
like
annoying.
How Banjo and Kazooie did it their entire game.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going through loading screens every second. You know, it's not Starfield or anything.
Fair point. Star Belt Archipelago.
You know, it's weird that they call a couple of these islands off of like stars that you look at from below.
I know, right?
Because how would anybody do that? Nobody seems to have any flying devices. I guess the Rudo would.
I got a bone to pick with this.
Oh my god, you did it!
I did the
puzzle piece.
But I didn't do the sound effect. But yeah, okay. I was just going down the line of my transitions that I had in my editor.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's pretty funny.
But I got a bone to pick with this game.
Yeah.
And you know what? We can actually talk about it. So I'm gonna say it here. The Ghost Ship fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, Ghost Ship.
It's such a damn disappointment. And what makes it worse is that the majority of hints you get from the fish is him like boosting the ghost ship. It's like, don't come here when the moon is like so-and-so. It's like, oh, don't come here because, you know, that thing comes here. You know, it. Stay away. They, like, emphasize how great and terrible this thing is, but when you get there, it's... What?
It's just a warp puzzle, really.
It's not... No, that's not it.
What?
That's not the ghost ship. That's the way to get to the chart to get into the ship.
It's not?
Yeah, the one.
Oh no! Oh god, yeah, you're right. Oh my god, yeah. The ghost ship is literally just like a submarine, right? It's just a
basic submarine, but it's darker than normal. There's one spot of light, and there's one ghost.
Ah, that's right.
There's one ghost, two summoners, if I recall, and like two bone dudes or one bone dude. That's not a ghost.
Oh no! Yeah, I was thinking. I had this in my head the whole time that the ghost ship was the one that you like jump into pots to get teleported around.
No, that would be creative.
Oh yeah,
that actually would have been.
That
fun.
Is weird. And plus finding the ghost ship is annoying, but it's kind of cool because you do have to like look at the moon and determine where it's going to be.
Yeah, that's nice and everything, but
Yeah.
the inside is so fucking boring. There's not even a mini boss. Like the bone dude you fight at the end. At least give him a pirate hat.
That's too creative for this game. No, I mean you're serious. Yeah, that's strange that they don't do anything more with it. It's like they had all this. It's like they took all this time to, like model the ship to be unique, and then have this whole thing how to get the map for it. And then once they actually get in, they're like, I don't know what to do for it. Just make it a whole empty place.
Okay, I'm also grinding my gears on this because I just thought of something we could have had. We could have had Phantom Pirate Ganon. We could have had Phantom Ganon with a pirate hat on that ghost ship.
Well,
could you imagine how awesome that would have been? Like Phantom Ganon running the ghost ship, like collecting souls on the Great Sea for Ganondorf.
There's a Splatoon transition. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Okay, because I can't remember. If you find the ghost ship before getting the ghost ship chart, can you access it?
No, you just sail right through it.
That's what I thought. Thank you. I had the feeling that was the case, but I cannot remember. Okay, all right, yeah, then that would be cool because at that point, you would definitely be able to take on Phantom Ganon.
And you would need to go aboard the ship because the ghost ship has a Triforce chart.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense why Phantom Ganon would be guarding it.
Yeah, that's true. Because the only thing I was worried about was like, well, what if a player accesses the ship before they're supposed to, and Ganon's there? But you're right. You can't access it before
Or
that.
if you want to make like the illusion that the stakes are being raised, you could always make it that Phantom Ganon was guarding a Triforce shard, which shows that Ganondorf is on the move to collect these things, and you need to move your ass.
Yeah, but instead, they're just buried in the ocean. No big deal. No Russ.
Also, I just thought of a very interesting question. The Triforce charts are clearly written in Ancient Hylian, right?
Yeah.
That's why Link needs Tingle to decipher them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's my question. Why does the King of Red Lions not just decipher them for us?
Okay, that's not where I thought you were going with this. I thought you were going to be like, why does Single know how to read Ancient Hylian?
No, that's not important. Why is the
Which
King
would
of
have
Red
been a good
Lions
question.
not offering these services for free? He understands the language.
He is the king. That we've established that. That's true. And he can speak the language. We know that. Maybe
he was probably
maybe
taught how to read and write in it too.
That's true. That's true. And plus, he's a king. There's no excuse why he shouldn't be able to do that.
Like, seriously, why can't you just park your boat, hold the chart in front of the king, and he's like, yes, this is what it means.
Here, hold this map up for me, Link. I see, yes.
Again,
it means to go to this place.
This is another hint about the ghost ship and how, you should stay away. Maybe it's like, no, this place is boring as fuck. Seriously, stay away from it.
Stay away from it. You'll die. Of boredom. That is a great question. I do not know why the king does not translate the maps for you. Oh, Link, give those maps here. I can read Hylian.
I know.
I can help you out.
Or hear me out. Zelda could have deciphered them for you to make her useful. I know they say, like, don't go down there because blah, 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 blah. No, fuck that.
She hasn't been kidnapped yet, right? See, at this point, she's still waiting below, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
She's not doing anything.
Okay, that's right.
And I know and I know the King of Red Lions is like, we should not go back until we get everything because Ganondorf... Motherfucker, it's Ganondorf. We all know the twist. He's gonna kidnap her. We know this shit.
That's a great idea. Yeah, to go back and have Zelda.
I mean, she has the Triforce of Wisdom. Like, you could just have it that the Triforce magically changes it into a language we understand.
However,
it's the Triforce.
Unfortunately, if you go down and ask Zelda to help, you see Will still charging 398 rupees per map because he is still a pirate. It's like, yes, sir, I'll help you, Lake.
That would have been hilarious.
I'm still charging you 398 rupees, or however many.
You know what would have been even funnier though? She deciphers them for you, and then after you defeat Ganondorf and the ship and all that, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, you're gonna work for me because you owe me money for deciphering those charts." And that's why he becomes a member of her crew to pay off his debt. Alright, I think this is the last island. Either that, or I'm being a fibby fib.
Oh, the Reef Islands. If only you were a little bit more interesting and less annoying to deal with.
Honestly, I wish there was more to do in the oceans, because even in the HD remake, when you got the speed sail, I highly doubt that changed the fact that there was absolutely nothing to do in these in the open sea.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the whole point of the speed sail was to get to places faster.
Yeah, but...
So you spend less time on the sea.
But why not? Like, make it that there's other pirates that want to attack you. Make it that Ganon's forces and the submarines are more, like, out there. Especially when Ganondorf reawakens his power.
Oh, that'd be too fun. And plus, that would go off my earlier point, the one I made, like, many episodes ago, of upgrading your ship so that you could fight off these guys.
Exactly. That's what would make it good.
No, it's just that those whole coral reef areas, they're just annoying to deal with. Of all the cannons. What?
Is there a chart to find the giant squids? Or is that in the HD game?
No. I recall there is a chart that shows you where all of the giant squids are.
Alright, then I just gotta look that up. I'm half tempted to just explore all the islands and make a video out of it, but I don't know if you would want to join me with that or not.
Oh boy.
Because if anything, I was probably gonna do that, like, in New Game Plus.
Right.
So yeah, if you don't want to join, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll just do it myself.
Okay, I'll have to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I just know that it's like of all the charts that you need, the one for finding the giant squids is the most like unneeded one, because you could already tell where giant squids are just from a bunch of how the seagulls flock around them.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Unless I know where the ferry is for that one, and I think maybe one more, I do not find any flocks of seagulls anywhere, and I sailed so far away. I sailed all night and day.
I was gonna. Oh my god! All right, yeah, you got me. You got me. Because I was gonna be like, oh, that sounds like this, and then you just went and did it anyway. Is that a Triforce piece?
Nah, the Triforce pieces don't light up until you can decipher the maps and then you read them. That's how treasure charts work.
Okay, but that's a treasure chart, right?
Well, that's how all charts work. You have to open the chart first.
Ah. Wow, Tingle, thanks. I really need that Tingle.
Wait, did you just call Beetle Tingle?
Oh my god, I did.
And at first I thought you called him Jingle.
I'm gonna be honest. It's because we were talking about Tingle earlier. That's why I was saying that. Tingle, Beetle, whatever.
Okay, so now we are doing the chart hunting at long last. Now that the tedious islands have been discovered, it's time.
What do you think this means? What do you think this means that there's the pit of 50 trials on Outside Island?
That this was the true land. This was probably where the hero was born and probably made this to, like, test who could be the next hero. And yes, I am fast-forwarding through all these because I noticed that with some of the charts, like, 2 of them specifically, it's the same fucking thing.
What is?
To get 2 charts, like, they're gauntlets. Like, 2 gauntlet runs. You have to go through the doors, defeat the monsters, and light the torches.
Oh, okay.
They do this twice. That's inexcusable. That's what?
Huh.
Also, I think I like the Twilight Princess version of this type of thing better.
The Twilight Princess version was fun because before you jump down to the next area, you could stand on a ledge and see what's below you. I remember that. It's and you could even snipe a couple of enemies before jumping down.
Is that how people cheese the things when they didn't have the items?
There is a way. I recall there was a way to get past without needing certain items, but no, it was just a way just to kind of pick off a few enemies before jumping down. Also, they made the Great Fairies in that game like actual fairy creatures.
Yeah, they look. Yeah, they look like the.
They look like real fairies. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, real enough. They look like humanoid fairies. Thank you. Yes. I'm not trying to imply that fairies are actual real or anything.
What do you mean they're not real?
Oh, they look like real fairies. You know, I just saw one last week.
Yeah, I saw one walking down the street. They went, "Hey!"
That's the worst feeling. Is that when you drink that potion and then you just get like poked for like 1/4 of damage.
Yep, and then the only way you can prevent that is getting the magic armor, and I believe you get that by completing the merchant side quest.
Oh, that's a merchant side quest, right?
Either that, or you get it from the auction house. I may be remembering that wrong.
I can't remember. I think the magic armor getting it through the merchants. That sounds right.
Also, speaking about Twilight Princess again, the magic armor set in that looks awesome.
Oh, dude, I just saw a video about that the other day, about how someone was like theorizing that the magic armor in Twilight Princess was actually it was like probably meant for like royalty, or it might even been like the kings. Because if you look at the design of the magic armor, it actually has the Triforce on it, and it's very similar to the outfit that Princess Zelda wears. It has similar to
brother. Zelda's lost brother.
It's actually like he was saying like it was either meant for like the Link at the time, or it was meant for like the king, which would make sense because it uses rupees to protect it, and who else would be rich enough to use that, right?
Exactly.
But I just thought that was pretty cool. I saw that the other day. That was interesting because you never stop and look at the design of that thing, because the rupee count's always going down.
Then when you run out, it acts like heavy iron boots.
Yeah, it is. It is funny how it just stops working. Like, how does their armor just stop working?
Magic.
Yeah, that's the answer to everything.
Yeah, not much going on with this part. Just, beating the crap out of monsters.
You think Link would stop yelling after falling down every single hole?
I know, right?
Like, we get it, Link. You're falling down. You've done this hundreds of times.
Or he'd probably go like, wee! just become desensitized to it and just start finding joy just jumping down holes.
You would think. I don't think I ever knew that thing about the hammer.
I just found that on a fluke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I ever knew that. Is that if you hammer the ground, it kind of stuns the shoes. Why are they hiding in pots? Who are they hiding from?
Ganondorf, they're deserters.
This whole area is just an excuse of the designers, of the devs, to be like, just copy and paste all the enemies, all the enemy types we have in the game.
And for some reason, they decided to put this on the starting island.
Yeah, for some reason.
Oh yeah, fun fact. If you shoot the moths with fire arrows, they instantly die.
I think I knew that, or something. Because that sounds familiar. It is funny how they used to be a mini-boss, and it's just nothing.
Curse you, depth perception!
Now, how far down is this map piece? Because I want to say it's on floor 30, right?
You said 50 trials, so...
Well, it is 50 trials, but you don't have to do the whole thing. The map piece is on, like, floor 30 or something.
Wait, if... That... Oh.
Wait, don't tell me you actually did the whole thing.
I don't think I did.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's a trial. It's a 50 trials, but just like in Paper Mario, you don't have to do the whole thing.
But I did the whole thing in Paper Mario.
Oh, I know.
Twice.
Yeah, that's something that you did that I didn't do. I was.
Well, I was able to, and that's how I was able to get the secret boss.
No, that's not true. I did do it twice, but because I never hit Waka, he didn't appear as the final boss for me, and I didn't. And at that point, I was like, I'm not doing this a third time.
I'm sorry, but
yeah, I know. I just went and watched the final boss somewhere else. It was interesting. I'm glad that they added it.
And that remake was my first time playing, like I mentioned before, and I liked it.
Oh yeah, TTYD is one of the greatest. I'm so glad that they remade that game. You should go. Oh yeah, you should go and watch. Do you know who Super Mario Bros is?
I do not. Explain.
You never seen those tweets of like the person that makes like who tweets fun facts, like fun and interesting facts about the Mario series?
I rarely use Twitter.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to explain.
You are a better person than I. Yeah. No, he's just a guy who for years and years he's just been a person who just posts interesting facts, like really interesting facts about Mario games and the mechanics that goes into them, or any like Easter eggs or fun stuff about them. And recently he's been streaming, and he went through the whole series of the 1,000-Year Door and just went through all the little Easter eggs and behind the scenes and mechanics and just all this weird stuff about the game.
Nice.
And now, currently, he is going through Donkey Kong Country 3, which is definitely an underrated game because people seem to not like it.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Dixie and Baby Kong, right?
Dixie and Kitty, yep.
That's his name, Kitty?
Hey, at least it's not the Japanese name where they called him Dinky.
At least that's better than Kitty, because that's just so much like Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to keep it similar.
Or if you want to make it related to DK64, they could have called the baby Chunky.
The game came out before DK64, I believe.
Still, if the baby was named Chunky, that would have been a hilarious thing, because then he would have grown up to be Chunky Kong from DK64.
It would have been. It would have been good. But, despite what everybody doesn't like about it, the game has some excellent level design. The type of level design that's like introduce a concept, expand upon it, and then take it to this logical conclusion, and then start a new thing.
Okay, so I take it here there's supposed to be a way to destroy that statue, right?
What statue?
The statue to the right that's guarding the door.
Yes.
Okay, then I just wasn't paying attention to it, because if I did find it, I totally would have kept going.
That's not one of those statues that... Oh, yep, okay, yep.
Yep, I see them.
Yeah, it's the kind that you have to shine your light on. Oh.
Let me guess. There's just a treasure chart down there, or a heart piece?
Probably a treasure chart on floor 40, and a piece of the heart on floor 50.
Then I'll probably go back and get that. Or maybe I'll save it for the island exploration videos. Well, yeah, that sounds better. I have to play through this game again and get back to this point before I do them, but that's fine.
Yeah, losing your save data like that sucks.
It happens. I did have some hilarious moments getting back to where I was that I didn't record, unfortunately.
Oh yeah? What happened?
I was fighting the gold ship, which you need to destroy to get the Triforce shard, but I sailed a little too close, so I was sailing behind him, but his allies shot his boat and sunk it for me.
Oh shoot, really? They can do that?
Yeah, they have friendly fire.
Ah, nice.
And we haven't gotten to this point yet, but there's a really fun moment I put in here when I was dealing with one of the towers. Because I got the tower chart to find all the pirate towers. And those are just for heart pieces, probably.
The pirate what? Oh,
Yeah, the tower chart.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey, King, you want to read these for me? No? Screw you.
Don't look at me.
I only understand the language. It's not like I can help you. It's not like I could read it for you, tell its location, and then you could just write it down somewhere.
Oh, I'm just a boat, Link. Sorry about that. King, you literally told me yourself that you were the boat. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Or should I say, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, shut up. Shut up, King. Exactly. Oh, I forgot to do that. That would have been...
My boy, it seems like a boat. Oh,
this boat kind of looks like a helmet.
yeah, looks like one of those like Roman
Oh,
helmets.
you know what? Those other boats look like helmets too, except they have little horns sticking out.
Yeah, they look like Vikings.
I don't think I ever made that connection.
That one sunk deep.
Oh, you should have been able to board the ship and fight off the inhabitants.
Oh well. That's another chart down. And now it's time to get the ghost ship chart.
We've been leading up to it. It's time.
It's time for letdown. Almost.
Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I realize I do that a lot more than I thought. Just sniffle like that. I gotta stop.
Allergies?
No, just general cold weatherness.
I do that too.
Yeah. So this is the place I was talking about where I thought was the ghost ship.
Yep, this is
Because This place,
Zoe stage.
yeah, this place is more ghost ship than the actual ghost ship.
Yeah.
Oh, did you speed this up?
Yeah, I speed this up.
Okay, that probably makes sense because it is just it's just warping around in Shadow Hands.
Find the right one.
Yeah. Link, you can crawl through the spaces and the railings. It's huge. You can do it.
Nope, too fat.
Can you even believe it?
Cannot. Don't you love puzzles that throw you to the beginning, even if regardless of how far you got?
I feel like warp puzzles have been in video games for like just forever. Like I remember doing those even back in Pokemon, like Pokemon Red Blue. The Psychic
I didn't
Gem,
like that
I
either.
think.
I
know.
Like this.
I don't think anybody does.
Damn it, Sabrina.
Find the right tile and warp to the middle.
See, I thought he would grab the bomb, but he didn't.
I mean, it is kind of cool that you see these things throw pots.
Can't
at you.
even parry them properly.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like the parrying mechanic of those is all messed up.
Yeah, you just saw it in fast motion there. I jumped, I spun, I went to hit, didn't hit.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm used to watching things at fast speeds. You don't, but I do. I watch almost everything at 2x speed these days. I don't know why. I just started out doing like 1.5 times speed, and then I started doing at 2 times speed. I'm like, oh yeah, I can usually keep up. There are exceptions, however. There are people who do tend to talk fast, like certain speedrunners. Oh no, certain speedrunners will talk like really fast, and I have to like put it down to normal speed. Or sometimes games will be moving like way too fast to be doing that.
I was just exploring at this point, just in case there was like other treasures I could get, because we do need money.
That is true. During these Triforce hunts, they do tend to give you a lot of money, which is nice.
Alright, and that should be the chart.
Yep.
Yep, we're back to normal speed, so.
We wasted your time.
No, that's the actual ship.
True. Just take me.
Honestly, a lot faster.
Mm-hmm. All right, thanks.
And the only thing you get is a punch in the gut.
Where is this?
A place where a chart is held.
I can't remember where this is. Oh, right. These guys can also help you find squids. I forgot about that. If you find them on islands, sometimes they'll be looking and they'll say like, "Oh, I see a bunch of seagulls floating around a spot in the ocean." So sometimes they do help with that as well.
I'll just look up to see where the chart is.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. Is just look up the chart.
One of two gauntlets. Oh. I like the sound they make when they wake up, like, oh.
Yeah, they're weird. There we go.
1999.
1907. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of. Last night I was just going through the, you know that Sonic fan dub.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. I was just going through all their other fandubs too.
I freaking love their stuff. I wish they would do more.
I know. Yeah, I was going through all of it again just because I haven't seen it in a while. Man, it is so funny. But it's like it's weird because they tend to bring up 1907 a lot. And I don't know why. Is that a reference to something? I don't know.
I don't know either. That's probably a joke.
It probably is, because they tend to say, like, I was doing this back in 1907. And I'm like, there's that number again.
I really love their, like, Spider-Man and their Resident Evil one.
I watched the Spider-Man one through, yeah.
The Shadow the Hedgehog one is just freaking... That was hilarious.
Yo, Shadow, it's me, the devil.
Hey, what's up?
From the Bible.
I'm Devil from Bible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was the last one I watched last night. Oh, man, it was so good. I think you need to join some... You need to do something like that. You'd be really good at that.
You think I'd be good at improv fandom?
You'd be at least good with the voices. Sure. You could probably do really good at the improv stuff too.
I've been known to make up things on the fly and then just like never be able to bring that magic back.
Because I'd be watching them and I'd be like, man, if I was in the situation, I wouldn't know what to say, but they just come up with something.
My dad is made of scorpions.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing this. I was gonna say you better destroy all the pillars in here.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot you could do that, and the only reason I remembered was when they did it themselves.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, I would have forgotten.
Oh no.
Look, Squidward, money.
It's quite odd that you need to play the Wind Requiem in order to get this treasure.
You'd think it would be Zelda's Lullaby.
Wait a second.
What?
The Wind's Requiem is just up, left, and right.
Yeah.
It's like you're drawing a triangle.
Huh.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Has anybody realized that? What the?
I think you just did.
I just sat here and I was like, okay, why are we playing the Winds Requiem to open up to get these Triforce pieces? That's a little weird. And then I had this thought that's like, it's like when you draw out the like doing the baton thing, it's like you're drawing a triangle.
Yeah.
There's someone has got to. Oh my god, dude! Someone has got to think of this beforehand.
I think
right?
It's cracked the code.
I've never heard anybody mention this before. Wow. That would be crazy if that's the reason why it opens up the Triforce chart.
That might actually be the case.
And that might be why it's the first song that you learn, because it's the simplest one and you're drawing a triangle. Somebody contact Zeltic about this now.
Trick shot.
Whoa! How did you do that?
I got him.
Did you? I wasn't looking. Did you fire a cannonball too high?
Yep, I overshot and I hit him by mistake because I'm trying to destroy the cannons. And this watery terrain is not helping.
I think the faster way of doing this is, if I remember from the speed run, like the 100% speed run, I think you can just climb up there and drop a bomb on it.
Oh.
I think that's something that you're able to do, like jump past the railing while you're at the very edge, and if you just drop a bomb, it will explode on the cannon.
True, but this is funner. And that was just a piece of heart, by the way.
Ah. Hey, look where we are.
My cabana!
The place! It's the cabana! I recognize this place. I clapped!
Get the fuck away from it, Link! This is my place! What do you think you're doing here, fucko?
This is the cabana for gaming, not for Link.
Hey! Get off my stuff! Hey! That Link just stole that guy's treasure chart!
Can't believe it.
You bloody pirate!
Not so fun in games when the hero comes to steal your things.
You mischievous little scamp!
Don't worry, your door butler will handle this.
He better. It's a good thing he can tell the difference between fake and real papers. He can't tell the difference between real and fake papers.
Oh no.
No, I have the papers, you bastard! He's a weirdo.
Oh, he's definitely weird. There's no explanation for this whatsoever. Why is his backside in the inside? It makes no sense.
Okay, look, the butler's actually a ghost, and he really loves throwing himself everywhere. I can't get rid of him.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is this deal? Is he like a spirit that's cursed to stay here for all time?
He doesn't do anything around the cabana except just be super creepy, so I just let him stay because he keeps the place tidy.
It's a cardboard cutout of a butler. And now Link is taking your life savings. Oh.
Yep, well, there goes my money for the PS5 Pro and the Switch 2. Oh no, he's finding my panic room. He's trying to steal my pots. You know, not gonna lie, I could be pretty comfortable in this cabana. Just gotta get rid of a few cutouts there.
Yeah, you know, get some satellite internet set up here. Get a good gaming rig, and you know that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe get some supplies, like some food stocked up. Get some water, and yeah, that's just to stay here.
I can rely on the Runo delivery service for all that. The delivery service is highly efficient. There's a mailbox, so there is connected service.
Yeah, that's true. I think we said this last time, but I think the most unrealistic thing about this is that a teacher was able to have this. You think a teacher on a teacher's salary was able to afford something like this?
No, that's not what happened. The bitch saw my deed and she made a forgery. I told her to get lost.
Is that what happened? Well, she's a teacher, so she can probably teach herself to do forgeries.
That's exactly what happened. Me money. Okay, that's it. Next time, I'm just getting machine gun turrets to just guard my loot from now on. This is ridiculous.
How do you
I'm
even
just
get down?
Get automated cannons.
How do you even get down here normally?
Magic?
No, me money.
Okay, I have super secret panels which I use myself. This crawl space is more of a trap. Plus, I believe in fair chances, so I have to give them a chance that they might survive. If there's one thing I hate about escape rooms, it's impossible escape rooms. And then they act like, oh, you're not smart enough to figure it out, even though they made it impossible.
When was the last time you did an escape room?
Huh?
When was the last time you did an escape room?
Oh, I would, like, in games I played, I never actually went to an escape room myself.
Yeah. I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of being locked in a room for like an hour or something. Having to do that stuff. That's just weird.
I gotta hire a moblin or something to just beat the crap out of intruders from here on out. I'll call him Bob. Bob the Moblin.
Yeah, because these rat security guards just aren't working out.
No, they're not. I had to fire Rizzo.
So, what's with these zombies down in your basement, huh? You want to tell me what's going on there?
Last time I listened to Oswald E. Spencer, zombies make perfect bodyguards, he says.
Ah.
And it's not like I can take him to court. He owns Umbrella Corp. He probably could just buy the trial.
Yeah, that's what happens with rich people. They don't have consequences. They just buy the way out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Up, left, right. It's just like a triangle. Look, up, left. Oh my god. How has nobody seen this? It's time for me to make a 2-hour documentary about the Winter Queen being a triangle. It'll be like a 2-minute concept that I'll extend out for 2 hours.
And with that, we're done. I'm not wasting anybody's time. You know, now that I think about it, with all the star reefs, well, star islands, and for some reason that didn't hit the first time, I think they're all this, like, same puzzle system.
What is?
That's not annoying.
Isn't this like one of two things in the game where you where you control a pelican? Not pelican, a seagull.
I think so.
Yeah, because I think that this is something that you have to do. But there's
yeah,
another. There's
a
a
Triforce chart.
Yeah.
And I think the other ones you just needed to get like a piece of heart or something.
Yep. And of course, does anybody ever bother to tell you why feeding a seagull a pear lets you control it? No, they don't.
That's just how it works. And we leave him to die.
We leave him to his fate. He just like wakes up and sees a bunch of angry-looking birds just looking at him. Hey guys, what's going on?
I remember that short where Link takes over the seagull and then it gets shot and it's like, ah! And that was the whole trial for that one.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
so glad we did that.
Can you control a seagull?
Yes, it's easy. It looks like a triangle, but it's also incomplete. He doesn't go back up again. Now, if it was a 4-piece song, and he actually made the full triangle swing, that would make more sense.
True, but most people assume like three things as a triangle.
Still, that's
true.
clever and fun.
I'll see your point.
Well, that's that one. Oh yeah, this.
Ooh, what's going on here? I like the gray sea.
You cannot pick up items that land in the water with the boat. You have to use the boomerang.
Oh, that sucks.
That's
you know, I
dumb.
think I remember that. Yeah.
You know what makes it even more dumb is the fact that there's barrels with items on top that you can get by running into them.
Yeah, I recall that about how when those little prize orbs, when they get on the sea, it's just like, oh well, sorry, too bad. Not too much you can do there.
Nothing. But we should be nearing the end of our chart hunting. I believe we have this and the ghost ship that remains.
Oh yeah, we got to build up for the epicness of the ghost ship.
Oh man, I'm so hyped for it.
Oh man, I hope we get to find out the lore of the ghost ship, or maybe why it became a ghost ship, and maybe like the crew could be these unique, cool ghost enemies.
And here's gauntlet number 2. Yep, they literally just copy pasted again.
Yeah. Were they running out of ideas at this point? Perhaps.
Probably.
Perhaps. Did you just block the Master Sword with a wooden shield?
I know, right? Did you just block the Master Sword with a Deku shield? He's the chosen one.
Bro, I forgot you could do this with a hammer.
I think you can also do it with bombs.
Don't think... Well, I don't... At this point, I'm questioning my own memory, so maybe you're right.
Well, I have to replay all this because my power went out and I lost all my gameplay progress. So I can always test it when I go back through it.
Yeah, use a bomb and see if that works.
Why does the hook shot not bring him to me? Yeah, things just got hectic here.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Chill out.
Chill out. Stay cool, bad boy. What killed the Wizrobes? The Ice Age!
It's ice to
God
meet you.
damn it. What are you guys doing here? We're not in the ghost ship yet.
Oh, they're just generic enemies.
I liked how Majora's Mask kind of had the recycling of like the old villains, like the old mini bosses, where it was like when you go to Akana and the mysterious person's like, "Oh yes, remember when you murdered all these people? Yeah, you need to kill them again."
Yeah, so it's a fun, family-friendly game.
Yep, just visiting the land of the dead is all. I'm so glad we did that.
Yeah, I recently watched someone go through that game with like a randomizer, the Majora's Mask.
Yeah?
Yeah, and one of the cool things that early on he found the Fierce Deity's mask. So he was able to. So one of the things that the randomizer does is that, you know, normally you're not able to in like the base game, if you like hack in the Fierce Deity mask or somehow something like that, you're not able to use it normally. But the randomizer makes it so that you can use it.
Well, outside of boss rooms?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just, you can use it anywhere.
Nice.
It's pretty funny because like sometimes you can't go through doors or whatever. You have to take it off. But yeah, it's really cool. It's just one of those things that and you know that cool looking sword that you get that only like lasts 100 swings or whatever.
Yeah.
They make it so that that's like your new permanent upgrade.
Oh,
so
not the gilded sword?
Right. It's funny because he was saying like when the game was advertised, they always had Link holding that sword, the one that's like the knife with like the extra part added onto it.
Yeah.
But like you never get to use it because it breaks really soon.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, but the randomizer takes away the durability, so it actually is something that you use.
I guess the person who made the randomizer just really liked the razor sword.
Yeah, it does a bunch of quality of life stuff that makes the game a lot more fun.
That's fine. I thought it looked cool. I like the gilded sword better because I like the design of that. And there she is.
There's
Disappointment.
Disappointment home.
But look how cool this is. Like, the storm just came naturally, so this just set the setting perfectly.
And
by itself.
there's a Japanese blue ghost that they tend to like doing.
Yep, the wisps.
Featured in Thousand Year Door, by the way.
See, this looks cool.
It is.
Like, I would have loved to fight Cortez.
Oh, but look, there's 4 skulls. Whoa.
Oh, no. Okay, there's 2 ghosts. My bad.
I like the
Oh, and the skeleton wasn't even part of the ship. He was just summoned.
Oh.
He wasn't... It's not even part of this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. My jumbled controls that do absolutely nothing. Yeah, fucking die.
Where's that like? I'm guessing that's like the moonlight, right?
It has to be. That's
I
the
know.
only thing that makes sense.
I know. It has to be at night.
Clearly. Yes, the Master Sword can't kill the undead, like, relatively quickly. What the hell? And
Yeah.
this is the fully awakened Master Sword. So there's no excuse.
A giant hammer.
That's it. That's the ghost ship. I'm
Yep.
so glad that we did this.
I'm so glad we learned all about the lore and the history and what caused it. Oh, it's just such a great time here.
No ghost pirate Captain Link defending the Triforce chart, but realizes that you're the hero and then gives up and lets you have it because you're the best chance at saving the world. Nope.
Oh,
Even the loot is lame.
That's a spooky looking mirror. Something.
Like, I expected this to have like nothing but 50 rupees. Like the cheapest we would have is at least a yellow rupee, which is 10. I expected reds and purples. But all I got was greens and shame and disappointment. This boat sucks. I'm sorry, this is trash. Even in the remake, it's still garbo. That's the end of this video. We'll see you next time.
I got nothing. I told you I was going to think of something. I got nothing.